There's the moon. And this is just an incredible sight.
The mountaineering portion of the PCT has started. It's cold, snow is solid, which at points makes it easier, but all that snow right there is very solid. So instead of using the switchbacks, which are under snow, we climbed up this rock ridge to border the snow, and it went pretty well. We regained the trail. She's really doing well with the ice axe. Thankfully also there's someone plunged steps here for us when the snow was warmer. And now it's nice and solid for us. And we are climbing Mount Williamson right now.
There's all the snow we came from, and the clouds are still beautiful down there. And we're almost at the top. We don't go all the way to the summit, but of Mount Williamson, right?
That's right.
That's what Henry tells me.
You can see our footprints down there. Well,
oh, can you?
But...
Cool. It's just so cool looking down over all the clouds. Really beautiful. So, if you want to summit, you go up that little trail right there. But we have some more snow to do today, and we like to do it while it's as crunchy as possible, so we're gonna keep moving. We're coming down little by little, and just put the ice axes away. Oh, I cannot get over this.
All right, there's where the road is, Highway 2 is actually closed. With barricades and whatnot. We're at Islip Saddle. We just came down from Mount Williamson, and then we're gonna try to find a way up to get part way up Baden Powell, and then camp probably in the snow, so we get an early start tomorrow. Having some Kirkland trail mix purchased from a gas station in Lake Hughes. Thought it tasted a little weird. Turns out it is about a year expired. But you know, honestly, I'm happy that gas station sells trail food and was a really good resupply. So I think this is still a great deal. It's so funny being on the PCT, you can recognize a ring of rocks signifying a tent site just about anywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, and you come down here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So funny.
All right, we're not sure how far we're going. Maybe Little Jimmy, maybe a little before, maybe a little after. But this is this Vincent Gap?
No, this is Islip.
Islip, I always get them confused. Vincent Gap is further up. Okay, Islip, here we are. All right, looks like there's a lot of good footprints, but we got the ice axes out again because you can never really tell how steep things are in videos and or photos, but believe me when I say it is a steep fall down to Highway 2.
Never 100 feet.
It's not great, but it's not great. All right, we're here at the water source, but it's melted out underneath, so Henry's had to chisel his way, also avoiding the poodle dog bush there, to safely get in without falling through the icy snow. And yeah, we're gonna fill up on some water and keep going. Henry is testing out the crampons. Henry, what do you think?
They seem to be working pretty well. Yeah. All right, after my test run of the crampons, which proved pretty successful, we are going to attempt the traverse to Little Jimmy over that snow and stuff. We have the bailout of the road, which is probably 25 yards above us, and continues right next to the trail the entire time. So the snow conditions are, like, crampons are definitely working on this, but since there are no steps kicked, it's just a lot of stress on the ankles, and Pamela's ankles are a bit prone to injury. So she is over there regaining the road, and I'm going to attempt to stay on the actual PCT. You can see a section of it there, which is functionally very similar to the road, but since it's 11:40, we're only trying to get like a half mile more today. Decided to just practice with the crampons and just kind of try to follow the trail for fun. So Pamela has regained the road, which was looked pretty tough, scrambling up some rock and dirt and whatnot. And the report is the road is snowy. I'm videoing.
Oh, okay. I honestly think it's fine without micro spikes here.
Oh, okay.
But I will put them on if I think it would be helpful. There's a lot of steps and stuff, so should be okay. So Henry's down there trying to forge the actual PCT to little Jimmy, and I'm up here on a road, still covered in snow, but more people have taken this because I think it's just less steep. But actually, I mean, I'm sure maybe there's someone that's gone through this way, but we can see like 0 tracks, so very good. So anyway, I figured we'd try to forge a little path if possible, but I started doing it and it was a little too hard on the old ankles, which are already kind of in a tender spot, so decided to go the way that it seems like everybody else is going instead. So anyway, they basically parallel, and as you can see, they're very close to one another. So I think we're probably maybe less than half a mile from camp, so it's exciting. All right, Henry's still going at it. I don't know if you can see him, he's like right there. It's very funny how close to the trail the road is. But anyway, I haven't been wearing micro spikes for the road so far, and then I got to a section, I was like, oh, this is pretty steep, pretty icy. So anyway, I'm putting this on now.
Still on the trail. This next part's a little steep, but the snow's been softening up, so you can kind of kick steps, but not too soft, just right.
I don't know why when I heard it was a dirt road, I expected it to be a dirt road, but I was expecting it to be a dirt road. Silly me. That's all right. All right, here's Henry coming through, trying to forge a path. And here's me continuing on the quote-unquote dirt road. I'm just kidding. I know there is actually a dirt road under here. So beautiful. Well, glad I looked up because apparently we're here. Little Jimmy, there's our dry spot for our tent, and yeah, definitely could have missed this, but glad we made it. Henry is close behind. I can't see him right now, but he'll be here shortly. All right, here he comes. Back from forging a path. Good work, Henry.
All right, well, we just finished our first big snow day, and I'm very pleased with our snow gear. We have currently carrying the Camp Corsa Ice Axe aluminum, 60 centimeters. Very happy with that decision. I think saving whatever fraction or an ounce by going lighter doesn't really shorter to go lighter doesn't really buy you too much. I like the length.
What's that strap?
Oh, the strap is the Camp leash, Ice Axe leash. I found it to be really nice.
Yeah, I was a big fan as well.
Yeah. We are carrying both crampons and micro spikes. We have the Katua micro spikes, and they
Classic.
served us very well on the ascent up and down Mount Williamson. As
I'm also wearing my Randy Sons waterproof socks. Okay, sorry.
as it was really nice to be able to walk on some like rock and dirt in between, you know, the sections of snow, and not have to take our stuff on and off. So that was really nice. A bit of a, I guess, sometimes a luxury, sometimes a necessity to have both. But for fun, I followed the actual PCT as has been documented, mostly to try out the Petzl leopards. Now there's like 4 different versions, but this is one of them. And they do, so that the 2 plates are attached with this rope. And we're using with trail runners, which is a bit of a controversial move, but they worked really well. As long as you really just need to make sure that these metal brackets fit snugly around your shoe.
Front and back.
Yeah, front and back. It's pretty easy to get it in without them all the way, and that would not be very stable.
Yeah.
They also have 2 different lacing strategies, and we use the optional, more complex one, which instead of going here, 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 then buckle, goes here, 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 then buckle, which I think is actually a necessity when using them with trail runners, because they just wouldn't be secure enough to the trail runner without using the optional attachment. And it's really not that much harder to do. And yeah, and I was also happy that they're not so intense and crazy. You can still walk in this dirt. I know it's not good fun, but there were a couple patches of the PCT visible. So yeah, very happy with our snow equipment coming up here.
There's our tent, nestled in a little dry patch. I just thought it looked really cute from over here.
This is Little Jimmy Spring. Cutest little spring that you ever did see. Walked over from camp about half a mile or so. It's actually one of 2 springs, both piped. The other one's right next door. This one looks a little better.
All right, Henry kindly just went to Little Jimmy Spring to get us water. He's eating his dinner outside, and I am kindling inside. It is glorious. Okay, so really quick update before we lose the last little bit of light here. We are all tucked in at Little Jimmy. Took me a second to remember that. And it's been a great day. I didn't really explain this well yesterday. I was kind of tired, and then I got a really bad stomach ache. And anyway, we walked on Highway 2 for like a little bit less than 3 miles, just the part of the trail that's closed for like a certain type of frog, endangered frog species breeding. So anyway, this morning we got back on and did Mount Williamson, and preparing to get up early tomorrow to hopefully do Mount Baden-Powell. So we're excited, and it's been a wonderful day at camp. We got into camp at like 12:30. I can't remember if I said that or not, but so it's been like a relaxing, fun day, and yeah, we're excited.